Hello and welcome to the video demonstration for the Supercollider implementation of the final system for my project Chemical Spectral Analysis through Sonification. Okay, so what I'm going to do is give you a brief tour of this Supercollider patch, or Supercollider code, and sort of how Supercollider is working. So yeah, here's Supercollider IDE. We have our little coding area where all our code goes, and then we have this window here is the messaging system, sort of where we get our messages and whatnot about the program, and then here's the audio server that does all the audio synthesis. Okay, so first off, here we have the synth definition. This just defines a simple pulse synth. This is taken from the Sonification Handbooks chapter 10 on Supercollider implementations and such like, and that just gives us and here's this is just a test array that we don't need anymore. Get rid of that, and then we go into the bulk of the code. Now here we're just initializing our values and stuff, and we'll see what they do in a minute. And then here is when we're reading in our file using the file reader read interpret function. Now that takes the file and it'll read it into an array. It'll translate its numbers and read it into an array. And as we can see in the messaging system here, it actually reads it in as a two-dimensional array with only one dimension. So we then use the flat command to convert that into a 1D array. And we have our NMR spectrum saved into the program. So now we come to the sort of main task here, which is the parameter mapping section. So we just set up the synth here, and then and then here we have it. We step through the array in between our two boundaries. So we use this for loop, and then we have our two boundaries here, which we can set to everyone, and it will go in between those values. And then we have this check here, which checks our threshold limit, which we set. This is set right here, and then we simply map it to the frequency. And then this is our little scale factor based on the threshold. And then there's the weight, and this determines the speed of the sonification, so it can speed it up and slow it down by changing the wait time, much like in the. And then we simply free the synth, and then this is what actually plays the sound. So if we select it all and play. So that's our NMR spectrum. So I can change this threshold if I make it quite low. Now we'll see that everything's scaled up a bit, and then everything above the threshold doesn't get played, as in the pure data patch. Stop that. And similarly, I could change the speed or the boundaries here. So yeah, that's where this is at the moment. I mean, obviously we still have the sort of user interaction elements to add in, and that will be done later with the external interface. We'll just have that set, these parameters here, and that will really allow us to navigate the spectrum sort of as we wish. And then so yeah, there we are. Thank you very much. Thanks. Yeah, that's the Supercollider system as it is at the moment. Thank you very much.